Well, January of 2017 is certainly a cold month across the continent. Very different story here across, particularly the northern half of the British Isles. But it looks as if the second phase of this Arctic outbreak of January 17 is well underway. We've seen snow in Mallorca yesterday, even down to sea level in Palma, the capital, and also we've seen this morning, early hours this morning, snowfall at sea level down in Valencia as well. Temperatures in the mountains -15 overnight, and we did see Barcelona down to -1 this morning as well. So, very impressive cold. But the reason why we've got this set up here, where we're talking about temperatures 10, 11 Celsius in the northwest of the British Isles, -6, -7 in the southeast of the British Isles last night. And the reason why is because we've got a tremendous amount of cold air stacked up over France, Iberia, the Western Mediterranean, into the Alpine region. What we've got is we've got a block of cold, clear, clean, dry air, continental air that is kind of essentially just seeped into the southeastern half of the country, allowed that hard frost this morning. But then cast your eyes further north, and it's we're under thicker cloud, a southwesterly breeze, and temperatures are in double figures across the western and northern half of the UK here. So high pressure over top of low pressure is responsible for this setup at the moment here, and it looks as if we've got very little change over the next week or so. Certainly, in terms of cool weather, it doesn't look as if the UK is under the gun for anything significant, anything particularly cold for the time of the year. We do start to lose the intensity of the cold. High pressure, as you can see here, moving through the latter half of this week and into next week. That cut-off low, that the pool of cold air originating from Siberia does start to kind of sink even further south into Africa here. So we're going to see some rather cold weather. We've seen that. We'll continue to see that across places such as Algeria. But across the UK, we've generally got that area of high pressure in control. But we're going to start to slowly weaken this cold dome over particularly central portions of Europe here. It's going to linger down across the south, I think, for a period of time. But as we go through the weekend and into next week, high pressure leaves, moves into the Baltic states, and then we're replaced by yet another area of high pressure in from the Atlantic here, while we've got this trough, if you notice here, over the Western Mediterranean and Iberia. So it keeps it rather cool and settled here. And then as we push towards the latter half of this month, so this is in the early part of next week and through next week, that area of high pressure then moves in. So continue to see this rather settled pattern, if you notice here. But as we go towards the end of this month, it looks as if we've got a trough, yes, coming in off the Atlantic, so you would think to yourself it's going to be, oceanic air, but this is going to be fairly substantial cold air, I think, with this area of troughiness here, this cold pool that will eventually move over the UK. And some of the models do indicate high pressure building over the North Atlantic and Greenland, which would support a colder end to the month. And speaking of colder end of the month, let's have a very quick look at the 5-day 2 meter temperature anomalies here for the continent, and we'll go quickly back to the upcoming 5-day period. And you can see here all that cold air across the southern half of the continent here. Very, very mild conditions across Scandinavia. If you notice, the 6 to 10 day indicates that we still have a milder than normal pattern across pretty much all of the UK, colder than normal across France and Spain. And then the 11 to 15 day period, that trough moves into the western half of the British Isles here, and it may indicate something a little bit colder. But this takes us out to the 11 to 15 day, still indicates milder than normal conditions for the UK and Western Europe here. So at the moment, we're repeating 2011-12 with bitterly cold air over the continent, not so much over the UK. That's it for today. Do check out the written post for more, and I'll be back again hopefully in the next couple of days. Bye for now.